Now to some tips for home buyers. With prices still on the rise and fewer homes on the market these days, those dreaded bidding wars, well, they're back. So how do you come out on top if you're looking to buy a house? Cindy Welu from Remax Advantage Plus is here with some helpful do's and don'ts. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Rena.
It's kind of hard when hasn't been this way for a while now, and I've heard of people having several offers on their home. That's kind of the way it's going at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it's really turning into that. With the harsh winter that we had and the really long, cold winter, hopefully that's over now, it really dampened home sales through the winter and kind of has this buyer buildup, lower inventory. There's not as much for people to look at, so they are getting into more multiple offers.
All right, so we have plenty of things that we can tell people. You say, don't put the cart before the house. What does that mean?
Well, don't go out and start looking at a house or getting into a bidding situation if you haven't been pre-approved. Okay. You don't know what you are comfortable qualifying for, what your payment is, and then also if you're not pre-approved, you might not look as a strong contender to the seller.
Because that's what they're looking for as well,
Correct.
Right? So,
Correct.
All right, so dollars help seal the deal. What does that mean?
Well, when you are in a competitive situation, you are competing against other buyers, so you want to look as financially strong as possible. So the more money you can put down, the better. We always recommend trying to put at least 20% down.
Which is huge, because these days houses are not cheap. You're not finding 20% is a big amount of money.
It is.
Yeah.
But it just helps you in the bidding wars.
All right. Number 3, a tip is aim high.
Aim high, correct. We even see this with our own buyers. They still want to feel like they get a deal.
Right.
But if you are in a bidding war, and this is the perfect house for you, put your best offer forward. We have a lot of buyers that don't, and then they're frustrated and they're upset when they don't get the house.
Well, because you always think that there's going to be some wiggle room, like the owners are going to come back and they're going to try to counter, and then what do you do if you're already at the top of your bid, though?
Right, if you're already at the top of your bid, that is, you have to make the bid that you are most comfortable. If you don't win, that was your best foot forward.
All right, have your home inspector, on speed dial.
Yes, because also, from a seller's perspective, when I represent my sellers, they always are curious whether or not they chose the correct offer when they're in a multiple offer situation. So one of the things is you have an inspection contingency. If you can tell them right away when you make the offer that, hey, I'm going to have my inspection done within a day or two, it really gives you an edge over the other offers.
And your final tip is beat the clock.
So by beat the clock, what I mean here is, if you see something that goes on the market that looks perfect for you, please don't wait 5 or 6 days, because you will end up in a bidding situation if it's the perfect house, or worse yet, you might even miss out on it.
Yeah, because if it's the perfect house for you, it's likely the perfect house for somebody else too, right?
Correct, yes.
Cindy, thank you so much for all your great tips today.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll get those on the website for you as well, and you can see all the tips again on our webpage. I'm having trouble talking right now. It's on our Saturday show page. You can find it right there.